That's twice in a row now that you're first. Looks like you're waiting for me. How's everybody doing? SK, welcome. Omar Perry, welcome. Jordan with 2Ds, hello again. How's everybody doing on this fine Wednesday? Pretty excited to stream today. Nice, Lamar. Day off in the middle of the week is always nice. I was excited for today's stream because we should be finishing this game today, but I also found my Mystical Ninja shirt, which I hadn't seen in quite some time. I wasn't sure where it was. Okay, is the game music too loud, or am I too quiet? Make sure we're picking up the right mic here. This might not be the right microphone. How about now? Or is it still quiet? See, I haven't changed anything, so... Sometimes my computer will default to different input and output devices. But the game music is pretty quiet. I can turn my gain down. We'll get it dialed in. Appreciate you guys pointing it out and not letting me sit here and stream with things not sounding good. Puffy, hello. Welcome. Ash, we have a ton of snow here too. We have so much snow. I guess I'm just gonna have to turn the game audio down because it's definitely capturing my mic. It's definitely using the right mic. We'll go ahead and turn the game down a little bit. Yeah, same here, Jordan. It was like a few days of... It's been 3 or 4 solid days of snow. We had so much snow, in fact, that I'd never have this happen to me in my adult life. But my wheels, the rims of my car, and my brakes got so full of snow that like my traction control and my ABS and everything stopped working. My power steering stopped working. So I actually had to go dig all the snow out of the wheels of my car. Okay, I tweaked a fair amount. I turned the game audio down. I turned my mic up as much as I'm comfortable doing, I guess, for now. So if you guys say it's good, then I'll trust you. But if throughout the stream it still doesn't seem right, just let me know. And I appreciate you guys looking out. It means a lot. Yeah, Jordan, I feel like animals are a lot like people. You either love snow or you hate it. Personally, I like the snow, but I'm tired of it. I'm ready for spring. Thank you. Thanks for letting me know. SK, hello. Without doxing yourself, can you say, like, where in the world you are? I'm curious. I always just find it so interesting. All the different backgrounds of people that end up finding my channel, finding my streams. Mars Bay, hello. Welcome. This is Mystical Ninja Starring Goemon, a 1997 action platformer for the Nintendo 64. It's a Konami game. Romania, cool. I don't know if we've had anybody else from Romania, so... Man, it's got to be pretty late there. So this is our third stream of this game. My goal for today is to finish this game, which should be doable. There's 2 more dungeons left for us to do. And if I can get to the end of it here today and we finish it, then we have to figure out what the next game is going to be. So I've been throwing around some ideas in my head, but we can talk about that later. But I'll definitely want input from you guys. So yeah, midnight. Yeah, because I'm in Eastern time and it's almost 5 p.m. here, so. No, Jordan, don't sweat it. I actually was watching through some old streams yesterday and this morning. You know, just to kind of critique things. And you know, had seen your name and was just wondering how you were doing, so it's good to see you. Yeah, Mars, I didn't recognize your name, but welcome. So we are in the Gourmet Submarine. This is the 4th dungeon. Yeah, Lamar, I didn't recognize your name either, so whatever brought you guys here, I'm grateful. Welcome. So this is the 4th dungeon. We're going to be doing it primarily as Yae, just because there is, whoops, a lot of swimming, and she has that power. This is the 4th dungeon, so as you can see, it is all food themed. There is a pretty fair amount of platforming in this dungeon. Well, if you guys haven't seen this game, I chose it because, number one, it's just kind of different, and it's a very nostalgic childhood game for me. I played this a lot as a kid. But it's also, I mean, it's a good game, I feel, for its time. I keep saying that it's a, whoops, it's a cross between Mario 64 and Ocarina of Time. Okay, just kidding, we're gonna switch to Goemon. Whoa. Hard to kind of see what's going on here. Big guys have iframes. But it's also like just a ridiculously easy game. Is there even anything in here? Nope. Yeah, a lot of people haven't heard of it. And that's why I picked it. I went in the way I came. Oh, no, I didn't. So it's just Sorry, I'm trying to get caught up on chat. SK. Seen many people hating, saying mean stuff. Yeah, a lot of people have said mean stuff. And I talked about this a bit on the last stream. Just like on the subject of kindness in general, and you know, unfortunately, that's just the world we live in. And a lot of times, people who say that kind of stuff, it's because they're going through something too. They're the ones hurting. And so I've just kind of learned to deal with it. I don't expect everybody to understand the message, what I'm trying to say, or how I'm saying it even, you know. That's all fine. You know, and a lot of people have, you know, accused me of... Oh, come on. A lot of people have accused me of, you know, trying to capitalize on my daughter's death. A lot of people talk about me... Oh, come on. Missing inputs. I might have to tweak my controller. You know, and there's people who are saying my videos are clickbait. Alright. This is not working. But I think definitionally people just don't even understand what constitutes clickbait. Oh my goodness, I'm just bombing. A lot of the difficulty here is the camera. You know, because you can't... I keep missing inputs too, and I'm not really sure why. See, like even there. Let me tweak my input here. I think I had my dead zone set higher. See if that makes any difference. Hurt people, that's right. I think I've used those exact words, Lamar. Alright, come on. I know I compared this game to Mario 64. I promise you it's not as dialed in though. I just got lucky there. See, I'm definitely jumping at the right time. I don't know what's going on here, why it's not reading my inputs. This might be the worst room in the game. Between the camera not getting behind you. Damien, hello. Milo, hello. Welcome back. Yeah, it's just that the food theme is just the theme of this dungeon. The whole game does not look like this. The game is about... It takes place in Edo, Japan. And these aliens come from space, and they try to take over Japan. To basically turn all of Japan into a stage so they can perform. And so we play as Goemon. Oh my goodness, an hour to get one key. We play as Goemon and friends, trying to stop them basically. But we're not even really here for the plot. It's just a weird and fun game. Let's see. Probably gonna miss this jump too. Nice if I could get rid of this guy here. Alright, we got him. Oh, look at that. We grabbed a ledge. I'm not even gonna bother trying to get the health because I don't need it. Oh, what do we got going on here? Big bowls of soup. So, you know, I feel like... I can get up here, because the... yeah. Get out of the soup. Helping people is good, SK. That's what this is all about. A lot of people miss that too. People think that you get on YouTube and all of a sudden you're rich. I promise you that's not how it works. Mr. Arrow, yes. Silly man is the compass. It looks like we're swimming through a bunch of miso right now. I love miso soup. Raga, hello. I am not married. Free key, yes please. Is there anything else in here? Well, we're halfway through the week. How's everybody's week going? Not a rhetorical question. I really actually want to know how you guys are doing. These are the creepiest enemies in the game. Oh, let's see. I think I do want the health. I don't really need it, but I took such a beating in that stupid sushi room. Wrong pipe. Yeah, SK, I mean, a lot of times that's what it is. It's just like being there and listening. You know, you can't fix people's problems a lot of the time. But just, you know, being there. That's really like what this is. I mean, oh, I don't like this room. Let's see. I'll use Sasuke. So I knew there was a key in here. Gold dumpling, don't care. Not good, not good, not good. We're good. Now, is this the room with the cat in it? Gold key. One up. Silver door. There's a lot of people in chat today. Hi, everybody. I think this is the most we've ever had on a Wednesday. Damien, hello. My friend Ace is here. Hi, Ace. Oh, sweet. Got a bazooka. Oh, but it's cool to see all these new faces in chat. I don't think I can get up there. I don't know how to get up there, actually. Looks like I'm supposed to fall through. Must be another door. Let's see. Oh yeah, here we go. We'll do it. I don't even know why I'm getting these. I think just because they're so pretty and shiny, I feel like I have to. And I don't even think I'm going to bother grabbing this little bit of health here. So for my new people in chat, like Mars and Lamar, what brought you guys here? You know, did you just see the Amori video? Am I something that just randomly showed up on your feed? I'm kind of just curious about how the algorithm works, I guess. There's so much about being a content creator that I just still don't understand. Oh, should I just go in this door? Let's see. Watched videos at a hard point in my life, subscribed, just turned on notifications, and your stream was there. Cool. Thank you for letting me know. I hope that my work has helped you in some small way. Another one up. Need a key. There isn't a key up here, is there? I'm a Gumpo bro. Hope things are going okay your way today. Struggled for a while, and one day my mom told me she loved hearing me laugh again, so I did a deep dive on people dealing with grief and discovered me. That's meaningful. I'm not happy about your circumstances, but I'm happy the universe brought us together. And again, I hope you're doing better now. You know, it doesn't ever go away, right? I think there's ebb and flow to it. But for what it's worth, friend, I'm happy you're here. And by here, I don't just mean in the stream, although I am happy you're here in the stream. You know what I mean. So I'm getting close to the end of the game, and I'm so paranoid now. I didn't get a diamond key, did I? It was a silver, right? Yeah. Still got me. Oh yeah, this is here. Okay. Oh, there's gonna be all this money. Alright, so we need to jump in the soup. I wish I had Sasuke's power. Because you get to fly. It's a short bit of flight, but man, does it make a difference. Lamar, I'll go first, asking what everybody's favorite game is. This is another thing we've talked about in past streams. People have had some really cool answers. My favorite game is The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past for the Super Nintendo. But I also, top 3 would be Link to the Past, Stardew Valley, and Terraria. Which, if you haven't tuned in, oh, that's bad. If you haven't tuned in to see, Sunday's streams are Stardew Sunday. That's what we play on Sunday. If you want to hang out and play Stardew. Damien, Mega Man X. That is a very, very good answer. I love Mega Man X. Okay, I'm pretty sure there's at least one fortune doll in this dungeon. Oh, and I really don't want to miss it. Not that it's like a huge deal if I do, but it would be nice to finish the game with 20 hearts. Yeah, I'm at the end. See, there's a point in this game where you go to space and you don't get to come back. I feel like I missed a fortune doll in this dungeon somewhere. So anyway, yeah, we're after the 4th miracle item, which is the MacGuffins of this game. We're trying to get all 4 so that we can go to space and stop these guys. Ash likes Stardew Valley, based. FNAF. That's not corny. You like what you like. Ace, we talked about Wii Sports Resort. Bosses and tight matchups, yep. BG3, very good choice. So for those new seeing this game for the first time, these are the big bosses. Lily and Danson. And I actually think there's not going to be a regular boss battle here. I think this is going to be another giant robot boss battle, which we actually haven't had in a while. The first one is pretty early in the game. Oh, which means we have to sit through the musical number again. Which, if you guys haven't seen this, this is how weird this game is. And yes, it's unskippable. So, great time for me to check to see if I missed a fortune doll in this dungeon. Now I'm not going to get through a whole walkthrough, so here we go. So this part of the game is just destroy as much as we can to build up energy. Pre-boss fight. Ah, got me. I knew as soon as I started hitting the floating ship. Alright, here we go. Curry and Rice, hello. This whole game soundtrack and its sequel, also on the N64, are just, to me, like peak Konami. I do not like this boss. I don't remember how to kick. Oh, my beam was full. This is why I don't like this boss, is because there's just a lot of this. Gaming Purple, hi. think after I get 1,000, she's going to take me underwater, and phase 2 of the fight gets harder. Oh. Under 1,200. Here we go. Down, down, A is kick. It's hard to get the beam off because you have to use a combination of C buttons, and I'm playing on a GameCube controller. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Oh. Yeah, visually it's a fun fight. Actually, the next giant robot fight is too. It's in space. I remember just like brutally struggling with these fights as a kid. Actually, I haven't even tried this. I don't really remember how to do it. Okay, home stretch here. Oh, there it is. Okay. So, I do want to check real quick. Let's see. Because I honestly just don't remember if there's a fortune doll in there or not. See, there's 45 in the game. And all the dungeons up to this point have had some. So, how many hearts do I need? I thought I still needed 3 or 4. I still need 4. So that means... I need 18 hearts before I go to space. So I'm still missing 5 dolls. I know one's in Zazin Town. I wonder if I missed one in Festival Temple. Well, let's see. I guess for now I'm just going to go to Zazin. I don't have to commit to going to space yet. But yeah, now that I think about it, I think there's a gold one in Festival that I missed. And if that's the case, then that's actually the last one I need. T, hi. Welcome. Yes, this is a very slept-on game. A lot of people don't even know about it. I don't want to be here. And we're getting close to the end of it. Alright, who do I have to talk to? Because I wonder if I actually do have to talk to Benkei. Kihachi, the Kappa. Alright, so now he should be there. And he's a silly guy. I'm happy to hear that, T. Appreciate you sharing that. So this starts a very short trade sequence. He wants his favorite food, which is a cucumber. And I know where it is, and I know we need Sasuke's flight ability to get it. He is a Kappa, yes. I wonder if I have to go back and talk to Benkei. So I know the priest who has the cucumber is up here. He's the guy who has it. And you need Sasuke's flight ability to reach him. And I even know where to go to get it. But I know... It is a cucumber, Lamar. I didn't know that that was actually part of the Kappa legend. Somebody's got to give us the key. Maybe Benkei tells us. If he doesn't, I'm going to go talk to the Plasma Man. Okay. Plasma it is. Oh, maybe Kahachi will come back and tell us now. Yeah, cucumber. That's all he says. Where is the Plasma Man? Son of the priest, yep. Okay, I know this. NXS, hello. How are you today? Oh, here we go. Reboot. Hi, Reboot. My day's okay. How's yours? Alright is better than bad.
提案でほやほやサスケさん
So unfortunately now, Cranky Ray... Hello, friend. So unfortunately now, I have to do my least favorite challenge in this whole game. And we're going to hope that this goes better than me jumping around the sushi plates in the submarine, because that was brutal. But it's a platforming challenge, so there's a fair chance I'm not going to get this on the first try. We'll see. Sakune, you're Japanese. Rooting for me, thank you. I feel like there's a lot of people who are here very late, which I appreciate. Yeah, see, this is what happens, is you screw up once and you fall halfway back down. See, and there's nothing you can do in spots like that. Like if the platforms just don't want to cooperate with you, then not sure why I keep hitting my head in that same spot too. Well, I think that's it for attempt number 1. I think I was pretty close though.
Winning.
That's okay. Yeah, reboot, same. It's like, especially when the music speeds up, it just stresses you out. Sakune, I wish I had seen you a couple streams ago, because I need to enlist the help of somebody who can read Japanese. Couldn't clear a curb. Yeah, thanks, buddy. We'll try again. NXS, my favorite food and the last time I ate it. If I really had to pick, I think my favorite food is probably a cheeseburger. I think I had a cheeseburger last week. I don't really remember. This game always makes me want Japanese food though. Especially that last dungeon with all of its food-themed stuff. Okay, I cheated and I made a save state right there, so if this does not go well for me again, then we're going to be doing that. But I think we got it this time. Look at that. This makes it so much easier to do so much stuff. I also love spicy food. Spicy food does not love me. Alright, so now we can go back to Zazin. And I actually think I can drop down here. So if I'm missing the 2 cats that I think I'm missing, then we're actually pretty close to being ready to just go to space. Pizza's also a great choice. I don't know if I've ever met a person who doesn't like pizza. I'm sure they're out there. Just haven't met one. Arroz con pollo? I don't know what that is. NXS Papa John's. If you're making me choose. Chain pizzeria, Papa John's. Ace likes fruit. Mars likes Euros. Both good choices. Mars, I say Euro. Yeah, this guy wants $500 for... Oh no, $800. I thought it was $500. Whatever, I'll pay it. I might have been able to talk him down, but... I don't need any more money at this point in the game. It's just ammo. And I certainly don't need as much as I have. I don't need to buy any armors. So we'll be fine. Your favorite food is rice, Cranky? Like just plain, like white rice? Or like everything that you can do with rice? I made fried rice yesterday, and that's what I've been eating yesterday and today. Turned out good. Yeah, I figured it was Mexican. I just didn't know... Is arroz? Is that rice? Because I know pollo's chicken. Alright, buddy, there's your cucumber. I only had to get a jetpack and $800 to get it. That's okay. Okay. So, I do need to backtrack a little bit. We have to go back to the 3rd dungeon and see if I missed the gold cat in there. If I did, which is good that I did, then we can get it, and then we're ready to go finish this game. Lamar, what's your favorite Chinese dish? I like sesame shrimp. That's what I usually end up getting. NXS, I read some. Not as much as I used to. I actually write quite a bit and plan on writing a book someday. But content creating takes up most of my free time. I don't remember exactly where I need to go to get this thing. I know it's maybe up here somewhere. If I write something, I don't think it's gonna be an autobiography per se, but I'll write about the experience of my daughter's death. I can't get up there. I don't even remember if the cat's in here. New York, cool. I have never been to New York. See, now I've been up here, but I didn't think it was up here. Oh yeah, it's here. Yeah, I never went out this door. Alright, so where is he? Is he down? There it is. Look at that. That's wonderful. Kind of sucks that I missed this the first time, but... I said I don't need the money, but when it's right in front of you, it's like, well, we'll grab it. Yeah, I mean, writing a book is something that's going to be like way down the road, probably. I don't think I'll do it this year. I do have a friend who self-published, and her and I had a pretty long conversation about how to do it, so I'm pretty confident that I can do it. It's going to be a huge devotion of time, and I would just rather put focus on the YouTube channel, doing this instead for now. Can I warp out of here? I also plan to build a house this year, or at least start the process. And by build a house, I mean self-build. So we'll see. I often joke that I need two of me to do everything that I want to do. Yeah, I built a cabin. I did, yep. Exactly, Lamar, just as I'm saying it. So I built a cabin on my property in the fall. It's not quite done yet. I'll be finishing up the inside of it here this spring. And I will make a video about it, so like you guys will get to see it. And it's small. It's just, you know, it's just a little 200 square foot A-frame cabin. But it's just gonna be like my chill space. I'll probably do recording there and stuff. And I have a creek that runs through my property. And so the cabin is on one side of the creek, and then where I plan to build my house will be on the opposite side, so... All right. We're going to space. So Lamar, I'm super lucky that my dad is a lifelong carpenter. And so he was with me every step of the way. Not that I'm completely without knowledge myself, but I relied very heavily on him. Alright. Here we go. Last dungeon. Okay, Mars, take it easy. I appreciate you hanging out. Go get your homework done. Ella's here. How you doing, kid? You haven't missed anything. We're just hanging out. Trying to finish Mystical Ninja. I don't even need that. Okay, I do have to be on the lookout because there's still 5 more dolls that I need to get, and they're all in this endgame area. The game is silly. Can hardly construct a blanket for it. I think if you had somebody guiding you like I did, you could do a lot more than you think you can. Most of like general construction, if you're stick building, is really just planning and sourcing materials. The build was also kind of an unconventional one. I mean, A-frames are kind of a challenge in and of themselves. But the plans that we used weren't like well written. So we kind of just made new plans based off of the plans. If that makes sense. And we're not architects, so... Alright, where's the door? Oh yeah, it's back out. But yeah, I'm excited to show it to you guys. I'm proud of it. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of work. And like I said, there's still more work to do. It was also just like good quality time with my dad. You know, for the rest of my life, I'm going to remember doing that with him and be grateful for that time. You know, it was a project that, not really by choice, but it was something that we had started not too long after my brother passed. And so that really did help get us through that time. I'm grateful for that too. Alright. Just go ahead and get rid of you. Can I just get up here? Okay, now I can get up here. I have to come out another door. There is another door. I really feel like I can cheese this though. Ace, no worries. I appreciate that. It's something I would like to do. Lamar, yeah, I mean, like, YouTube is a lot of work. A lot of work. Way more work than people think it is. More than I thought it was, at least. But, you know, like, as you're doing it, as you're editing a video, for example, there's not really, like, a tangible result to any of it. Alright, I feel like I'm missing something if I don't go check this other door. So, yeah, like, each step of the way, you know, we would get the posts in, and then get the foundation set, get the subfloor built, get the walls up. It's like we got to really watch it build up. There's anything down there, is there? You know, and now it's like, it's a house. I don't know if there's anything down here, so I feel compelled to just check. So that's something we had talked about, I think, on the last stream, Ace. I had no idea how to edit when I started doing this. And admittedly, like, that was the biggest challenge for me to overcome. It had the steepest learning curve. You know, because I had ideas and didn't have any trouble, like, writing. Alright, there's one, we need 4 more. But just like the technical part of content creating, you know, there's a reason that, like, all your big favorite YouTubers hire editors. But I'll extend the same offer to you that I did on the last chat. Oh, this one's free, just sitting here. That I did on the last chat. And if you want to reach out to me privately, you can send me an email or send me a message on Instagram. And if you want to just talk shop a little bit, again, not that I make mind-blowing videos or do great edits. I mean, you guys have probably seen, like, it's very novice editing. But I'll happily take a few minutes to educate you on my process if it would help you. I would say, if it's something you think about and if it's something you're interested in, whatever apprehensions you have, set them aside. Don't worry about how hard it's going to be. Don't worry about people not liking your content. Like, that will all change. If it's something you want to do, try it. It's a really good, for me, it's been a really good creative outlet. Hey, and that's cool too, Jordan, if you have, you know, alt accounts. You know, that's probably another good way to dabble into it without feeling, you know, like, oh, this, I have to super commit to this, and, you know, it represents, that was a cheap shot, buddy. You don't have to worry about it, you know, representing your identity, because that's what art is. Practicing is a big part of it. You know, and again, not that my content is particularly good, but I do notice that, like, it gets a little bit better each time. Crap. And I guess that's not to say that the content itself is getting better, but I definitely, oh man, am finding it easier every time I do it. Just, you know, repetition goes such a long way. Especially editing, and especially now that I have a decent computer to do this with. That was another big hurdle before, was, you know, I was doing it on a very crappy computer. And editing videos is very resource intensive on a machine. So that's another thing to think about if you're going to start making YouTube videos. Like if you're going to do any serious editing, especially if you shoot like 4K stuff, you need a decent computer to do it. Otherwise your computer will just sit there and chug. Voopy. That's an interesting name. Hello. I also love the vibe of these old games, although I'm old myself, so like this is what I grew up playing. But nothing makes me happier when I see younger people get interested in games that I grew up with. Alright, did those stairs really, man, make me do it again? And that's fine, Jordan. Editing on your phone, any means that you can utilize to get the end product and just to learn the craft. Yeah, Omar, I don't know if you saw the last video I made for that To the Moon game, but I did give a shout out to another creator who did exactly that. He, like, I literally just hit him up, and he's somebody who, he's coming up on 200,000 subscribers, I think. He's at 170 something. Very successful channel. And I just kind of hit him up one day and was like, hey man, I really like what you do. Trying to learn the process. You know, would you be willing to share any of your process with me? And he did. And he wrote paragraphs to me. We had a long back and forth. And that was very helpful. And so I gave him a shout out on my last video. So if I can do that for somebody else, how do I get up there? I'm gonna go up here. If I could do that for somebody else in return, I'd be happy to. Alright, buddy. Okay, that's 3. Hope I'm not missing one. Surprise pack, don't need it. That's cool, Voopy. Alright, these guys are very dangerous. Because they shoot out these roses that stick to you and damage you repeatedly over time. Thank you. Aw, I don't need any of this stuff. Game Boy, GBA, Wii. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Oh, wait. So, spoiler warning, the wise man, who we've presumed to be dead up to this point, is actually alive. And he's up here somewhere. He's in one of these shops. And he's going to upgrade our weapons. which we desperately want. Because the difference from level 2 to level 3 is significant. Whew, that one could have got me. But we good. I think he's in here. Oh, Mitsu! I forgot about Omitsu, to be honest. Goemon! She's so cute. Lamar, if you ever get a chance to get some retro games, you can get an N64, a GameCube, a Wii, a Game Boy Advance, even a Super Nintendo. Or even like do what I'm doing now and emulate it. I mean, I have this game on an N64, but I knew that just doing it on PC would be way easier. Danny, hello again. So this game is a Konami game in a whole series. It's called Mystical Ninja in the West, but it's known as Gonberry Goemon. And this particular entry in the series came out in '97 on the N64. Whoa. Action platformer, sort of a cross between... I keep comparing it to... as a cross between Mario 64... Okay, those guys get iframes, cool. Mario 64 and Ocarina of Time. With a weird, very Japanese coat of paint. There he is. Wise man. My old man. Ezreal, welcome. I'm glad you found it as well. Thanks for popping into the stream. This is a game that's kind of hard to explain, honestly, Danny. Like, it's just so itself. Very heavily steeped in Japanese culture, Japanese humor, and the localization kind of shows that, you know. But a lot of fun. Alright, so now we're fully upgraded. Which is great. Because our weapons are huge now. Okay. Okay, I think I haven't missed anything up to this point. But like, see, how do I... This is a great example. How do you describe a game where you walk into the final dungeon and like, this is what you see? Just a dozen enemies that are dancing legs. I guess I could have filled up my health when I was at the restaurant, but we'll be alright. Okay, so here's the gold one. Which means we need one more silver. Exactly, Ace. Like, it's just about as weird as it gets. I don't think I wanted to fall down here, but I couldn't see what I was doing. We're gonna switch to Sasuke, because he can fly. And I fell anyway. I would say that this is the weakest thing about this whole game. Like, I really do love this game. Jordan always telling us to hydrate. Hydrate. Cheers. But this game definitely suffers from early N64 bad camera. Yeah, usually I do okay, but on days that I stream, I tend to consume I tend to consume a little bit more caffeine than normal. So, water is important. Nope. Oh no. I knew I was going to do that. See, the only thing about Sasuke's flight ability, or any of the abilities, is you have to press one of the C buttons to use it, and you have to be standing still while you do so. So like, to do this jump, I actually, and again, I'm playing on a GameCube controller, so I'm actually having to jump using up on the C stick, which isn't the most intuitive design. But we'll make it work. I think, I don't remember who was talking about it, but in another stream, we were talking about soda. We're talking about Dr. Pepper. And somebody had said that they got a 12-pack of the blackberry Dr. Pepper and only drank one, and it's just been sitting in the box. I don't need that. What did that switch even do? I don't know what that switch did. Anyway, I don't know. I don't remember who said that. I don't remember the conversation. I could go VOD dive and see, I guess, but anyway, I tried it the other day and I was okay. I could see how you would not maybe want to drink 12. Yeah, I can't remember either, Ace. Alright, let's just go ahead and switch to Goemon. Because we need our Super Saiyan power. Oops. There's also a C-stick function. Whoops. Alright, we just jump right over that then. We'll just skip it. But, like, this is what I like about this game, is stuff like this. Like, the game is just so silly. I didn't need to do that. It's so animated. It's just a very charming game. And even though the camera isn't great, a lot of people who play this game don't think that you can adjust it at all. And that's not true. You have to hold R and use the C buttons to do it. But the game doesn't really, like, explicitly tell you that at any point, so... I do too, Jordan. Alright, where are we now? I'll slide down that, but is there anything over here? Oh, some health. Why not? Yeah, I think you need both, Lamar. And I talk about this a lot in my videos. It's just like how diverse games are as an art form, as an immersive experience. Oh, more platforming, great. Oh, let's see. Ooh, that was close. Didn't think I was gonna make that one. Alright, we're back here. I think the last cat is right here. Pretty sure. There he is. So aside just from getting you 20 hearts, which as a semi-completionist just satisfies me, getting all of the hearts in the game does unlock a boss rush mode, I think, after you beat it. So if that's your thing, then it's worth grabbing them all. Okay, I can't see where I'm supposed to go here, game. Jazz June, hello. You just got home from a mental health hospital. I hope you're okay. Alright, we get another music number, everybody. I know that whole experience, Jazz, can be... I know it's supposed to be helpful, but it can also be kind of a scary thing. Any hospital visit can be a really scary thing. So I hope you're able to get something from it. I hope that you're stable now and get better. I'm happy you're here. For what it's worth, some stranger on the internet is glad that you're alive. That's the ultimate goal, Jazz. And it's easier said than done, I know. I struggle very much with it. It's a great time for me to fix my chair. I think that's probably the next thing I need to invest in is a good chair. I'm just using like an office chair. Probably time to start looking at like gaming chairs, I guess. Ace, thanks for being a good friend. It's exactly what we need, is to pick each other up here. Yeah, it's pretty silly, Jordan. Okay, folks. We're at the end game now. Curry and Rice, hello. Every time I see your name, it makes me think, man, it's been too long since I've had curry and rice. Maybe I'll make some curry this weekend. I didn't like curry, but I had only ever had Indian curry. And then a friend explained to me that Japanese curry is far different than Indian curry, so I tried Japanese curry. Very good. Big fan. Nice, Ace. All right. This last... See, they definitely like up the difficulty big time here at the end game. And like comparatively, the last two giant robot boss battles are pretty easy compared to this last one. And actually, this last one is a double, because you have to... Well, you guys will see in a minute here, but we got to deal with both the giant Peach spaceship, which is what's been turning all the castles into stages. And then we have to deal with the boss itself. Alright, here we go. Yeah, the singing is actually pretty good, Cranky. It's worth going on YouTube and watching, like you can watch the singer actually perform the song. It's pretty cool. Welcome back, Milo. We're at the end game. So we have Balbera here first. Probably going to be a little bit of chugging just because there's so many sprites. Oh, jeez. Yeah, we're chugging big time here. There's just a lot of settings with this emulator. I'm using Project 64. There's a lot of settings with this emulator that I don't quite understand. Plugins and stuff. It's not as simple as you think it would be. Hopefully the more of the boss that I kill here, the better this is going to get. This is rough. Yeah, so I don't know how many more. Alright, buddy, get out of here. Ammo. So you guys want to give me a refill? Oh, we in there. Yeah, this game does use a lot of sprite rotation, even in the environments. Okay, I know another beam will do it. The beam is hard to fire off too because that's a combination of C buttons and then A, so it's hard to do with a stick. Alright. Okay, that should do it for this. We're doing okay. 450 health, 200 ammo. That's not great. And the final boss is a slog. All right. I don't like that my game is still chugging. He's hard because he recovers from hits so quickly, it makes it hard to get a beam off. Boy, this is just painful. Chip damage is great, but I really need to get a beam in. Got it. I didn't think that was going to hit. Hi Paladin, welcome. We're playing Mystical Ninja on the N64. We're at the end of the game, actually. But I appreciate you popping in. This one's gonna miss. So I didn't see where he went. We're doing okay. I really do need to get a beam in. Sounds like your dog's living her best life there, Israel. Just out of range. Let's see. Sometimes I'll move into it. Oh, see, I should have done it then. I didn't know he was going to do this attack. He does this attack a lot. Super annoying. Oh, that's just painful. Let's see if I can hit this. Yep. Okay. So if I can get one more beam charged up. One more beam charged up and he does this attack one more time. That should be GG's. All right, buddy. Oh yeah, it only does 400. Man, I really gotta sit through one more of these. Yeah, no, Jordan, I agree. Like, a lot of this game is like just very classic 64-bit low poly at its best. But again, you know, I'm middle-aged, and so like I look at N64 and PS1 games, you know, very much like through rose-tinted glasses, right? Alright, this one's GG's. Well, and there it is, folks. Mystical Ninja Starring Goemon for the Nintendo 64. Done and done. Appreciate everybody who joined me for this ride. So now, the question is, what do I start streaming on Wednesdays next? I know that we've kind of been talking about this as we've played through this game, and I still intend to keep Stardew Sundays a thing. I'm really enjoying that so far. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. So this is a great time, though, to start discussing this is a great time to start discussing what are we going to start doing next week, Wednesdays. Some people have suggested Undertale, because I haven't played that. Some have talked about One Shot, which is a game I'm very interested in. I have it downloaded on Steam, so Lamar, my schedule is very rough, but right now it's Wednesdays and Sundays. And Sundays we do Stardew Valley. And then Wednesday I've just kind of been doing whatever I feel like. So we started Wednesdays with this game. So now that's done, I gotta figure out what to do next. So maybe I'll put out a poll. But I kind of think that's what it's going to come to, is either Undertale or One Shot. Those are the two that I'm most interested in. Yeah, Israel, a lot of people have told me to play Undertale. So if that's something everybody in chat would be interested in. And maybe that's what I'll do. Ace One Shot is it's an RPG. From what I know about it, I know it was made in RPG Maker, which is the same as Omori and To the Moon, right? And all I know is that it's not a super traditional game. I think it's more puzzle than combat. And I know you control this little cat person, and she carries around a light bulb. It looks cute. But I don't know too much more about it, and I'm trying to not spoil it for myself if I decide to start doing it. But I think there is a theme of, I don't want to say a theme of grief, but I think there is some kind of like underlying emotional narrative. And that's not to say, you know, if we play Undertale, and get through that, then maybe One Shot will just be the next logical choice. I appreciate that, Lamar. I appreciate you hanging out with us. You know, again, like, the gaming is whatever. We can sit here and do these silly games, or we can sit and chill and play Stardew, but, you know, like, it's really about hanging out and, like, building a little community together, right? I mean, I know, like, Gaming with Grief is focused thematically on, you know, how do games convey their emotional narratives, how do they talk about grief and loss, because more and more games are starting to do that, and more people are using video games as, not as an escape, but like as a means of coping with grief and loss and mental health topics. And, you know, that's what started this whole part of the project for me, was, you know, just like trying to get through video games. I use it to get through a really hard time in my life, and I'm still in that really hard time, so yeah, I have a feeling I'll probably end up doing both. But exactly, Lamar, like, it's really more about us just picking each other up, you know. I really want to, like, that's what I want to do with this project, is just keep, like, building this community of people who, you know, just care about each other. I mean, we're all strangers on the internet, right? But that doesn't have to be a bad thing. I feel like so often it's a bad thing, and it shouldn't be that way. It doesn't have to be that way. And I appreciate that, Jordan. Like, I've seen you active in stream more than once, and that's, you know, very meaningful to me, that you feel comfortable enough to be active in chat, because there is a certain amount of vulnerability. I mean, maybe a little bit more for me, because I can't, you know, like, you guys can see my face, you have to hear my voice, but, you know, I like that people are connecting in this way. I like that, you know, maybe video games are the backdrop for it, but, you know, in many ways, like, this is not unlike a support group meeting, you know, and everybody's issues are different, but we all have our issues. Like, everybody in this chat room, all of you watching this, or if you're watching the VOD after on YouTube, like, I know you're probably going through something or have gone through something in your life. So that's really what we're trying to do here, is just, you know, have a little corner of the internet tucked away to be a safe space where you can just be yourself and I don't know, hopefully heal a little bit. That's what I'm getting out of this. Like, I've gotten so much goodness from doing this, both the YouTube videos and the streaming. And I was so, I've said this before, but I was so nervous about streaming, guys. Like, I really was. You know, because when I make a video, I can do it at my own pace. I don't have to live react to anything. You know, you guys don't have to see my face, and the only thing that you hear is what I want you to hear. So, like, this was a scary thing to start doing, but I've enjoyed it so much so far. You know, every stream I see some of the same people returning. Every stream I see new people come in. And just, I don't know, I'm really enjoying connecting with you guys in this way. And I don't get that just when I create content. You know, the best I get is reading comments. And again, there are so many comments that, you know, even at times like that, it's just too much for me to go through as one person. That's good, Lamar. You know, again, I know that I can't fix all of our problems, but I guess if you can just come here and hang out and watch me play a silly video game and just not feel so alone, then I've done my job. So I appreciate you all being here very much. All right, fortune dolls. Hooray. I don't think I'll be doing the boss rush. It's all just the giant robot battles anyway, I think. And everybody's seen it. I mean, you guys saw 3 out of the 4 giant robots in this stream, so there's not really any value added for me to do boss rush, so. But that is the end of Mystical Ninja. I know this was kind of a weird one, and I was excited to share it with you guys. I appreciate everybody being so open-minded about it. You know, again, I know hearing everybody's favorite games and listening to, you know, the conversations about what kind of games you guys like, and even what kind of games I make videos about typically, like, this does not fit into that zeitgeist at all. So I appreciate you guys being so cool about this and just letting me share a part of my childhood with you. That's what we were trying to do with this one. So Dario, hello. I promise you're not missing anything. Like, it's just, whoa. Okay. What's going on there? Oh. This is not a good sign. This is a silly from our emulator. How do I even, is it in options? Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do this, especially if the emulator's doing this right now. I think we're going to leave well enough alone. But so, to all 11 people in chat right now, I know a lot of you are familiar with Undertale. I'm familiar enough with it, but I've never played it. So, starting next week, would you rather us do a playthrough of Undertale? Or should we try One Shot, which I think only 1 or 2 people are familiar with? I'm not going to do a poll. If you manage to catch my stream on a Wednesday night, then you guys hold the keys. You guys have the power to make this decision. Do we do Undertale or do we do One Shot? Lamar, no worries. Thanks for hanging out. I hope to see you Sunday as well. I usually start around 4 or 5 p.m. Eastern time. So, and it'll be Stardew Valley. Appreciate you very much for being here. Take care. I guess, how long is Undertale? Is one question. Aiden Cole. Hello. I don't recognize your name, so if this is your first stream, welcome. Sounds good, Lamar. Appreciate that too. Undertale. I think it's probably a good choice looking at it. It looks like if I just go through the game, it's going to be about 7 hours, according to Google. If we 100% it, somewhere around 20-ish. So either way, I'll be able to get a few good streams out of it. And I know something about you can like beat it the normal way, or you can play pacifist. So I don't know if that's something I need to think about. 10 hours the first time, oh, I'm sure I'll die a ton doing it. Cranky says one shot. Oh, Aiden, no worries. You don't need to apologize. I just didn't recognize your name, so glad you got a stream. Appreciate you being here. Story-based depends on choices. So it's the kind of thing that I have a feeling I'll end up playing Undertale more than once if that's the case. Like maybe I'll do my first time with you guys on stream and then end up playing it again. I mean, if it's not that long of a game, you know, if Undertale isn't like a 50 or 60 hour RPG, then maybe Undertale is the move. And then after that, we just do one shot. Cool, I appreciate that too, Aiden. Thank you. Alright, this is hurting my eyeballs. We'll just go back to title screen. So right now, that's what I'm leaning towards. If Undertale is relatively short, more people seem to want that. I'm interested in both games, and I'll play both games. And I can probably play Undertale with a controller too, right? Because that's something I would like to do, is get a controller ready ahead of time. I put the game on Steam. Okay, I'll have to chew on it. But right now that's what I'm leaning towards, is Undertale and then one shot after that, so. But I guess with that, I mean, we're done with this game, and so I think we're going to wrap up the stream for today. Again, I appreciate everybody being here for this. Yeah, I think this is the way to go. We'll keep doing Stardew Sundays and start devoting Wednesdays to Undertale. And then do one shot. And who knows, if I fall in love with Undertale, then I kind of see Deltarune probably being in the future too. But it's the same thing though. If there's other games that you guys want to see, let me know. You can leave a comment on this VOD after the stream ends, Or, like I said, you can always reach out to me privately if you'd like. If you want to shoot me an email, if you want to send me a message on Instagram, that's all fine too. But, yeah, with that, I think we're going to wrap it up. So, again, thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Especially, like, during the week. You know, I worry about people not showing up. And time again, you guys show up for me. So, I appreciate you giving me some of your time. So, anyways, I'll stop rambling now. With that, I will see you guys hopefully on Sunday. And until then, please take care and remember to love yourselves. See you guys.